You're watching the Times Record News Football Show.
Welcome back to the TRN Snap, the six-man edition, which is Class A this year, and you're back at AT&T Stadium.
And for the first time, we got a doubleheader, two area teams. We've had one team, Crowell or Throckmorton, play the last few years, but this time we got both of them playing. So.
Yeah, and really incredible journey for Throckmorton with the coaching change. A
lot of new players too.
And then Crowell's kind of had the target on their back all year.
Yeah, I talked to those guys about that after their semifinal win, which they scored 100 points in. Pretty cool, right? Score 100 points. But I don't think they really let down after last year. Sometimes you see some teams do that, and they never really did. And that's one of the reasons why they're where they're at. And they're going to play a May team. They lost to 26. They beat 26 points last year in the state final game. It's a rematch game, which is kind of neat. But I don't think they're going to lose this game, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's a wider margin this time. That's just how well they're playing.
And Throckmorton, you give them a pretty good chance too. They can do all the little things right, and a lot of times it's not the little things. You either have more speed or you don't, or you can tackle them or you can't in six-man. Well, like they made 8 extra points last week.
Yeah.
And if they start missing those and chasing
they
them,
scored less touchdowns than the other team. They just made more extra points than the other team.
So all the little things matter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you talk about athleticism. Calvert was the way more athletic team, and they had a bunch of big plays. They scored 72 points against Throckmorton's defense, which had been playing well. But just Throckmorton found a way to win. I think that it's kind of, you don't like to say it, but I think that was maybe the de facto state title game. And this week they're going to play Groom, which is probably a pretty good team too. But I see both our teams winning these games pretty easily. I think I'm going to have a lot of good things to write about on Saturday. So.
That'll be a fun doubleheader.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens next year. But I think Crowell's got some young guys still. They're going to lose some guys. They got some young guys sticking around who they're going to be a playoff threat next year, and Throckmorton will as well.
So what's it like seeing all the small towns at the big stadium?
They draw really well, but it's so small. It's just 5,000.
They let them all down close.
Yeah, they all down close. I talked to the players, and they said Crowell players were like, it's real loud on the field, but when you're up in the press box like me, it looks so small. But they'll draw 6,000 for each of those six-man games, and I'm sure a lot of people will stick and stay around. Crowell.
Yeah, I think everybody gets a kick out of how it draws so many more people than the populations of those towns because they pick up fans from around the region.
Well, and just a lot of six-man people just know they're going to go to these games every year.
Yeah, so. That's an exciting thing.